it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in, when the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again, when you call again. How long's the shoreline anyway? I've measured every other day. Tide washes all my work away. How long's the shoreline anyway? But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in, when the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again, when you call again. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in, when the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again, when you call again. Oh, I'm not supposed to answer, I'm not supposed to know. Oh, I'll let the silence answer. I've got to let it go. Oh, I'm not supposed to answer, I'm not supposed to know. Oh, I'll let the silence answer. I've got to let it go now. It's not the same when I'm with you. You open up, I fall right through. Came out a different shade of blue. It's not the same when I'm with you. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in, when the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again, when you call again. How long's the shoreline anyway?
Really long intro. My mic fell off of the shelf. My little it's got like an arm. It's got like a mic arm so that it can like pull it away and pull it closer to me. And that whole thing popped off the shelf that it is attached to. So I had to fix that. Wanted to lean back in my chair. I wanted to lean back in my chair, so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring the mic closer to me," and then the whole mic fell off. So, hi. A lot of changes to the island since I last did this, but I'm not done yet. But I also have a bunch of bushes that are not all the same bush, and so some are blooming, some are not. I have to go through my bushes at some point and redo them, but for right now, I needed them as placeholders, so I think we've got some holly in here. I think these ones are holly. These ones I think are camellias. No, wait, I think these are holly. These ones are holly, these ones I think are camellias. I don't remember what these are. And we have the single pink hibiscus. how a lot of my bushes are right now. A lot of my bushes at the moment are just placeholder bushes, just because I needed to put something there. Hi, Fang. I know. Actually, it hasn't actually been that long. I've just been time traveling, and so it probably seems like a long time to you guys, but it's only been like maybe 2 days for me. Taking that. But we've done a whole bunch to the island since, or at least I've done quite a bit to the island since I was last on. But figure out what I had to move all of my plants. So all of my flowers, all of my pumpkins, some of my trees. This used to be where the neighborhood was. That's not where the neighborhood is anymore. This is the neighborhood now. Got these 3. Just gonna do a quick tour of the island just so that I remember what exactly I have finished. These 2 houses here. Down below, just across the river, we have 2 more houses here, and 2 more houses here. No, 3 more houses here. Do I have them uneven? Did I do 3, 2? Oh, I did like opposites. Okay. So I did 3 down at the bottom, then 2, then 3, then 2. Okay. And then my house is in the corner. These are my villagers. They're probably all running around because it's nice and sunny today. I have my island set to be in the southern hemisphere, so it is currently summer on the island, but it is winter outside where I am. Got our museum all nice and pretty up here. I think I was supposed to put like decorations on these, but I don't know if I have those decorations yet, which is why it's like that. And then our campsite's gonna go over here. So we have the campsite already moved, but we're gonna do like a decoration in here that I haven't done yet. And then I need to put in a lot of what's left is I really just need to I have to finish the terraforming, and then I need to decorate. Hi, Zero. I'm doing a tour of the island real fast, just because it's been a minute. It's been a minute and things have changed. Some things have changed, at least. We're gonna keep our orchard over here. So I already got the trees pretty much done. I think I just need I don't remember if I have to take out this back row, but I think I need to. And then there's gonna be some stuff that goes up here. And then there's my house, which I'm not sure I like the design of on the outside yet, so I think I'm gonna probably need to change the outside because I'm not pleased with how it looks. I was like, oh, it'll match like the bamboo and the tree and stuff that I've got going over here, but it's like, I just kind of don't like how it looks. I think I'll change it. But yeah, that's how it's looking so far. Oh wait, no, there's still like the lower section, but I don't think I've actually finished that. We're gonna put an amusement park in here. I just haven't gotten the amusement park stuff yet. Oh, there was someone back here. Sayoni. I saw the flash of blue between the trees, and I'm like, is someone over there? Yeah, so down here we're gonna do like, if I don't get stuck in every tree. Down here is gonna be kind of like, I don't know, like an art display almost. Oh, were you standing there this whole time? We're gonna do kind of like an art display in here, but I'm gonna have to move all the trees. I don't want to move all the trees. I might just chop them down. I'll finish up the orchard first, just so that I know how many of which trees I need, and then I'll probably just chop all of these down, because I don't think I can sell the trees. Well, actually, I have 2 islands now, because I have this island, and then because I have a Switch 1 and a Switch 2, so I got another island on my other Switch because this was my base island, so now I can start a new one on my older Switch. I might just move these trees onto my new island just so that I have them. Put like a couple of them out over there. Hi! And then I'll probably put a couple of these trees over there, maybe give some to my mom. Because she needs... I think she... No, maybe she doesn't need any of the trees anymore. I'll have to check in with her. But yeah, that's kind of the progress so far. It's been taking forever just getting these pathways laid out. But honestly, once the pathways are laid down, getting everything like centered has been kind of easy. The thing that's been taking the longest, honestly, has been moving all of my plants. The pumpkin patch is gonna need to move as well, eventually. I kind of want to keep it there just because I like it there, but like I'm gonna have to move them eventually. But I already had to move all my flowers. Well, my huge like flower display has been moved down here for now, which I'm not sure if I'll keep. I don't remember what goes over here. There's Raymond, he's working now. Honestly, maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I'll keep the flower display over here. But cleaned it up a little bit instead of having just random patches of everything around. That, and I need to keep a bunch of flowers just around anyway for decoration. And I've still got all of these are weeds. These are not my flowers. I have about 500,000 poppies, which I don't want because poppies were the flower that my island came with, and they're just kind of not my favorite. But I have all these roses here that I need to move. More poppies. Got those roses up there above the cliff where my house used to be. My house used to be right here, but I moved it, so I'm gonna have to take all these decorations down and, well, I say all these decorations, like there's a ton of them. It's mostly just plants. Snag these as long as I'm up here. But, yeah, that's how we're looking so far, actually. Doink. I also need to go to Tom Nook and tell him that this staircase to nowhere needs to go away, because this used to lead up to the flower display that I had up here. But since I moved all of it and I got rid of it, I don't need the space. I don't need those stairs anymore, so I'm gonna have to go to Tom Nook and have him take those out. I should go do now. Do I have the money in my pocket to do that? I do. I'm gonna go do that now so I don't forget. Gotta get approval from the mob. I wish I could just do it myself. Just be like, oh, yeah, just delete. I don't want this here anymore. Also, the last time that I was on my island, it was raining, which is why I'm dressed up for the rain. So we'll have to change out the outfit. Infrastructure. I know, there's a number of things that we can discuss. Bridges and inclines. Demolish something. Make sure that I get the right one. I can demolish this brick staircase. Okay, that'll be gone. Tomorrow, anyway. Not today. Tomorrow. I had a really slow start today, so I'm like still yawning. Let's head back to the house and change our outfit and then get started. I say as if I know what I want to do today. I could look at my reference pictures, but I'm basically what I'm doing is the layout that I want. I'm borrowing someone's like terraforming layout, but then I'm decorating it the way that I want. So I've been using these reference pictures that I took on the island that I am using the layout of. Let's see. What kimono today. My hair kind of clashes with all of the kimonos, though. So maybe not that. Let's do this one instead. We'll do this dress. Am I feeling the hat? Feeling the hat, or do I like the hairpin better? Let's do that one. And we'll put the lighter colored glasses on. Don't have very many shoes. Let's do... I'm kind of not feeling the glasses with these, actually. Do I want to do socks? No, no socks. Retarded Phoebe. No. That is she dressed like that? I don't think so. No, no leggings. I'm not feeling any of the leggings. Not with the sandals. Are there any glasses that I like with this? Or like, actually, let's just do this. We'll put these back on. If I can't ever decide on the glasses, I always just kind of default to this. No, but you kind of look like her if you squint. Ooh, no, Coco. Now is not a good time. Oh, shoot. I did not let you in, Coco, but okay. Nice to see you. Hi, hun. How are you? I hope I'm not intruding. I was just wondering if what you were up to, and then I found myself here. Welcome to my ugly abode. I need to redo. Why do I not remember having this on my counter? Coco, you broke into my house, girl. She did break into my house. I am not sure if you like this sort of thing, but I brought a pear. My parents keep sending me food, even though I've tried to tell them that I already have plenty to eat. Now that I'm here, why don't we play a game? Let's play high card, low card. If you guess right, you'll win my short sleeve dress shirt. Now, let's get started. First, I'll draw one of these cards. It's an 8. So now I draw another card. So we have to guess if it's going to be higher or lower than the card that she's got in her hand. Considering that it's an 8, let's go lower. Yeah. We won the shirt. My mom hates this game. My mom hates the higher or lower game because she always gets like the card that is always pulled is like a 3. It's always like a 3 or a 4. And so my mom always guesses like higher or something, and the card that always shows up is like one number below. It's always like it's like the smallest margins of like, oh, I pulled an 8. You're gonna guess lower. Guess what? I'm doing a 9. Or it's always like that, and so she always loses. Coco, just all right, make yourself at home, I guess. She mentioned her parents. Wouldn't those be her sculptors? I guess, since she's kind of supposed to be like a clay doll. Since you don't seem to mind, you could at least sit in the chair. I do have one, you know. Okay. I don't remember what all my... I know that my downstairs is like a cherry blossom scene. Yeah, I have like my cherry blossom picnic room. Just for fun. I have these like pretty rooms, and then I don't have anybody that like actually comes to... This is off center. Sorry. Oh, hold on. rude to redecorate when you have company. Okay. My mat is one block to the side, so I'll have to fix that. That makes me upset. I guess we should probably wrap this up, huh? I had a lot of fun today. Okay, bye. The moment of horror. Has it been this off-center for this? How long? I don't know. I don't know how long it's been. I mean, I would assume, because I haven't touched anything really in this room, that it's been off-center this whole time, and I just never noticed. There. It's fixed. Now it's in the center of the room like it's supposed to be. The only issue with this area is that if I wear this hat, you can't see my face. My room is also decorated, just kind of obnoxiously. This is my mermaid room. I have the obnoxious mermaid room. I have the obnoxious cherry blossom room, and then we also have the obnoxious gamer room downstairs. I have my streaming room to the side over here. And then I have 2 rooms that are not decorated from what I remember. This is the obnoxiously pink streamer room. It's my streaming room. Why does that look so... Is that just really bright on your guys' screen, or is that just really bright on... Can't tell. I don't know what it looks like on your guys. I feel like the lighting is really harsh in here, though. Can I make it, like, dimmer? Can I, like, dim the lights in here? Not bad. There we go. It's a little less right in your face. But yeah, this is the obnoxious gamer girl streaming room. Everything in here is pink. She's not wearing the pink cat ear headphones. I do not have pink cat ear headphones, actually. Oh, actually, no. That's a lie. I do have cat ear headphones. I'm not wearing them right now. I have they're like Hello Kitty. They're white and pink, like Hello Kitty headphones. That I think are downstairs. I think I put them downstairs right now. I don't have them up here with me. But yeah, the other 2 rooms and the other 2 rooms in my house are not decorated. She's a really good girl streamer. I got those headphones ages ago. I just like them. She plays it. Ooh, watch. Oh, that knife block would be cute in the kitchen. I don't really have a whole lot of... Now through November 3rd... Oh, you mean today? Everything in the shop is marked 30%, so if something catches your eye... I don't have any money, guys. Like, that's cool and all, but I don't have any... Ooh, teddy bear. How much is the teddy bear? I do have enough for the teddy bear. I'm taking the teddy bear. The knife block would be cute in my kitchen. The thing is that I don't really have a kitchen, although this table is pretty cute, but I don't have any money. I spent it all on a teddy bear. Do have the ATM though. Let's pull. Yeah. Oh, my I did not mean to do that. I just I trampled my flower. I'm also probably going to have to remove some of the flowers that are over here that I think I was using as placeholders. Like, I think that this was a placeholder for a bush. that I didn't have at the time. So I'll need to do that. When you turn 30, you'll officially be a hag. I'm 4 years out of that. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. I'm 4 years away from that. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm 5 years away from that. I'm 25, not 26. Oh. Wow. I just dug that up and completely forgot what I was doing. Christmas cake it is. Hmm? I thought, oh, 25. I thought you meant to pass. No. No, no, no. No, I am not 30 yet. Joke's on you, I love Christmas cake. Do I not know what a... Do I not know what a Christmas cake is? Christmas cake is a typically dense, rich fruit cake soaked in brandy or sherry and spiced with cinnamon and mixed spices served around Christmas. That sounds good. Although I don't think that I could have it since it's soaked. Look up the other meaning. Christmas cake is a Japanese slang term for women over 25. I didn't know that. According to the Reddit thread I found, that apparently nobody says that anymore. Apparently it's a really old, outdated, or I say really old, but apparently it's an outdated term now that people haven't used since the 90s and maybe the 2000s. Yeah, according to this, nobody says that anymore. From what I'm seeing, no one actually says that anymore. Apparently that is an extremely old, outdated slang term. This just means that Gold Shades is a boomer. Want to make a thing? Make fetch a thing. 31 is a boomer now. I feel like I understand, like, I'm only 25, so it feels really weird to say, but like the older that I get, the less I understand like younger people. It feels like I'm like listening to aliens sometimes whenever I'm like around, like I'm in the store, like if I'm passing by like a group of like teenagers in the store, I like feel like I can't understand a single thing they're saying anymore. Or like when I would go to the college, I would be in classes with like younger students. But I'm not old. I feel like I'm not old enough yet to go, oh my god, I don't understand the youth, because I am the youth. That's me all the time hanging out in streams. Which is already a thing if you believe it in your heart. Wasn't that a thing like 15 years ago? I'm trying to get the, I know that I have to like cover every single inch of the island's like ground to be able to like force the rocks to appear in like a specific spot. But I have like a spot by my house set out for the rocks. Well, I guess I didn't need that shovel anyway. Okay, I don't remember what I was like in the middle of decorating last time that I was on. I know that I'm pretty sure that I was gonna do a back path back here and like make this into like a hidden beach spot. But I'm gonna need to terraform the spot first. I don't remember what it's supposed to look like. What should I have for lunch and why has it gotta be 5 cucumber sandwiches? Wait, what? Is your lunch 5 cucumber sandwiches? I feel like I need a chair or something in here. We should also probably move these eventually. Although I need a shovel to do that. Let's go make a shovel. Do I even have everything in my inventory? I don't. We're gonna go inside to make a shovel because I don't have anything in my inventory right now. This is not inside. What am I doing? I have just walked in and out of my house. Hello, ever heard of Lily from Pokemon Sun and Moon? I like her sun hat and dress. I can help with that. It's nice to meet you. Oh my god, it's been... There we go. It's like it's been a minute, and why am I forgetting the controls? We need to pull some wood from the inventory. I have so many tickets that I've stacked up. I was like, I'm gonna go villager hunting, and so I got like 1,000,000 tickets, and then I just didn't even use any of them. So you have heard of her. I have, yes. I like Lily's mom better. I'm not sure what all I'm gonna need. I know I'm just making a couple like shovels and stuff, but like I would rather be like prepared just in case. You have to make the flimsy shovel to make the regular shovel. Do I have any other tools in my inventory? I don't think I do, but that's mostly just because I was moving stuff, so I took everything out of my inventory. Do employer and Sawyer rhyme to you? Yeah, I would say they do. I'm not the smartest person in the world, so yeah. I would say they do, but I could also just be wrong. We're gonna drop all of the... I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't put that in the inventory. I didn't see what this was. What is this? It's a shirt. Go ahead and put that away. Put in storage. We're just kind of clearing my inventory right now, just so that I have a ladder. Oh, it's because I was terraforming. With the green shirt. Well, if I wanted to look like a vacationer, I don't have like a white, like just a plain white dress. It makes me a little bit sad. I guess I could always make a plain white dress, but I don't have one in my like inventory. I have a white robe and like a really pale yellow like dress, but I don't have anything in white. This is the only like white dress that I have, but it's actually like tan with like a white underneath. And this has got like the flowers on. I don't have any just like plain white. This, but it's a little much. With the hat. It's the dress that I was wearing. It's the dress that I was wearing. But the shirt that I just got gifted was this one. If I wanted to look like a vacationer, I don't have any denim shorts. Oh no, I do have denim shorts. And then I don't have any good. No, I guess these are kind of vacation sunglasses, but they don't really match the. There we go. I have black ones. They don't really match the outfit still, but like don't really have any other like vacation-esque glasses. And then they would wear. They would not probably. Would they wear gladiator shoes, or would they wear like flip-flops? They would wear flip-flops because these ones are actually match the shirt. I'm hating these sunglasses. We're taking them off. Previous requested relevant. I saw those chaps. It's cowboy time. Chap? Oh, I guess I do have chaps, huh? Did you know that choir and choir are homophones? I did not. I do now, though. I don't really have a... I guess I do. Let's go with this one since it matches my hair. I should have a hat. I saw the pink one, but do I have a brown one? Nope, I only have a pink one. That's not even a cowboy hat. It's an Outback hat. I don't have a... Okay, hold on. I guess we're actually going with the pink shirt since I have a pink hat. And I got the pink boots. Have you ever been to Chuck E. Cheese? When I was... Oh god, 5? Probably? It's been a really long time. I find your lack of Stetsons disturbing. Hey, I've been busy. I haven't been able to collect them. I swear I thought I saw one in this shop a while ago, but this really does not go with my hair. Do you make glasses? Yeah, I like the glasses. The glasses look nice. Not feeling the duck bag, but... yeah, not really any bags work, I don't think. There we go. The glasses helped. I feel like the glasses did help. I do like the glasses. There's a lot. We're very pink heavy on the top and bottom. We needed we needed a bit more brown to kind of like leave it out. Not leave it out. Level it out. Here, we'll see if the Able sisters have any Stetsons in shop. I don't think they did. Probably not. They're... Oh, there's kimonos in shop today, though. Some kind of beekeeping suit? Okay, we have got some weird items on sale today. Flashy animal boots. Was there like an animal costume on no, there wasn't. However, there is the visual punk outfit. That's fun. I am not feeling these shoes. Could I take these shoes off, please? I do like the rain boots. But I don't... Actually, do I? I don't have yellow rain boots. We're gonna take the yellow rain boots. Business shoe. Yeah, I think the only thing I'm really super interested in is the yellow boots. Although the sweatshirt's nice. Oh, I didn't mean to wear it. We have to go back to the house and get my boots. We have to go back to the house and get my boots. I did not mean to wear out the yellow boots. We're gonna change at the fridge. I don't feel like going all the way upstairs. There we go. We're fixed. Why is this a thing? I don't know. I think it's just because it's like if you like walk up to anything that like opens like that, you can just change your outfit. Keeping footwear in her crisper drawer. I changed up the fridge for convenience. I need to put a bunch of stalls down over here. I know that. I was gonna do like a little marketplace. I have all the stalls in my inventory, but I was gonna like... A response to my most recent message. I'm sorry. It's okay. I must have missed it. I'm sorry. Do you know that the... Oh god, I don't know which vowel that is. The I vowel combo can make a long I sound. Oh, can make a long I sound like feisty, heist, and Stein. I did. A bunch of stuff in here. Hold on. They're probably bamboo shoots. I need to put something down on the ground, I think, around my bamboo over here so that they don't do this. Some kind of like clear, like a transparent tile, just so that I don't have all these like little like dig up spots around. I could probably like make one really fast because I don't think I have one. Because if I don't, then I'm gonna constantly be digging up bamboo shoots over here. There's one more on the other side. Ah! Okay, last one. I should be able to create like a clear one. If I go into my custom designs, I could probably... I don't think you can put pro on the ground. The cowgirl outfit invokes a very southern vibe. I guess that's kind of the point. Can I make... No, I think those are regular. It's not a pro design. Oh, thank you for the follow! I'm sorry, I'm trying to... If I get rid of these, can I do, like... Hold on. Let's do... Fill all. We'll do that. We'll set it as... clear. And we need to go into Island Designer just because it'll be easier this way. Start construction, and then we can start laying down the translucent pieces around those trees. Because if there's a pattern or something there, nothing will show up in those spots. Okay. Let's see how clear this actually is. It's very clear. So I'm going to just have to remember it's there. I have to do this one at a time or I'm going to lose track of where I am, but like... I think that's it. And then we do these ones. Did I get all the way up here? I did. Okay. So that should keep the bamboo shoots from growing in there. Because I don't need them. I don't have a slingshot with me. That sucks. But that should at least keep the area clean over there for now. I don't think there was any other places that I needed to really do that to. It was mostly just that spot at the moment. Because everything else is either going to have flowers or bushes. Unfortunately, at some point I am going to have to do that to the rest of the island just because that doesn't have stuff on it because I'm trying to get my rocks to spawn in a specific spot. And so I'll have to go around through the island and cover it with translucent pieces because you see these, like, it's really, really light, so I have no idea if you can tell. There are 6 spots in the sand garden. It's a little easier to see it this way. There's 6 spots in the sand here that I want the rocks to spawn. So I want one here, 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 and here. So that I can have like a kind of zen garden in here. But I need the rocks to spawn in here because I can't pick them up. I don't think there was anything over here I needed to do for now. I do have the front area completed, at least. Like, I have... So, because my community center and my airport were so close to one another, I kind of didn't know what to do with the space, so I built this. It took a while because I had to like hand measure it all. I kept having to like hop between the dream island that I was looking at and then this island, and then like measuring it by like going literally like, okay, 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block. Like I kept having to like go back and hand measure this entire area until I got it right. But I think it looks good now, although, you know, the weeds up there are kind of ruining it. Should probably fix that. We're doing mostly island cleanup today because I don't exactly remember where my decorations are supposed to go or what I wanted to do for terraforming, so I would have to look at the photos that I've taken. Do I have any other? I think that's good. I haven't heard of Styli, but I have heard of styluses. There's another rock over here. Don't need this right now. So we gotta get all the... I wish I could, like... Okay. I don't think there's enough of them, but I can try, because there's like a bunch of weeds on the island, like kind of spread around everywhere, but because I have so much road built, I don't feel like there's enough of them to, because I can go to Leaf at Harv's Island and be like, hey, will you clean up all my weeds? But he only does it if you have like a set amount on your island, like if you've been gone like a really, really, really long time and you just have so many overgrowing your island. But I don't think that I do. I want to visit Harv's Island. It's probably going to kick me out of construction, which is fine. You can't use the app during flights or network flight. Okay. Do you remember listening to the Pokerap? When I was little, yeah. Although I wasn't really into Pokemon when I was a kid. I thought I was a shit little kid when I was when I was young, and so I thought that Pokemon was for boys and boys only. So I didn't really get into Pokemon until I was 10 or 11. I was in like middle school, like almost middle school, when I started kind of like having a passive interest in Pokemon because my brother really liked Pokemon. But then when I was a little bit older, I kept going and I still really liked it, and so I think that was actually how I got my first binder of Pokemon cards. Was I used my allowance and I bought them all. Like there was a kid in my math class that he had a bunch of Pokemon cards in like a binder because he didn't want them anymore, and so he wanted to sell. He was like selling them off to somebody in class who wanted them. He wanted $20 for the whole binder, and I was like, okay. I got $20, and so I gave him like I had stacked up 2 allowances or something, like 2 or 3 allowances, and I gave him my stacked up money, and I bought his binder off him. I actually still have the binder to this day. Whether or not the cards that are in the binder were the ones that were originally in that binder is kind of to be. I don't think so. I don't think it's the same cards anymore. It might be. But I still have the original binder that I bought off that kid when I was in 8th grade, and that would have been, oh, how many years ago would that have been now? 10 or 11? Yeah, about 10 or 11 years now. And so it's a very old binder. I have no idea if the cards that are in that binder are still the ones that were in there, because I've moved around a bunch of my cards. But I've grown since then. I have lots and lots and lots of Pokemon cards now. Now a binder costs about $200. I'm considering downsizing in my Pokemon cards because I have so many of them that it's kind of like there's no way that there's no, like, I'm eventually moving out, and so, like, I'm gonna need to get rid of them eventually, and so I, like, not get rid of, like, all of them, obviously, but, like, I'm gonna have to downsize them so that I can, you know, fit in an apartment. And so I'm, like, looking at all these binders, like, I don't know what to do with all of them. I have had somebody ask if they can go through my stuff before I, like, start trying to downsize, but my brother had the idea of, like, I could take one of my binders, like, go through it, make sure I've got all the cards that I want out of it first, but once I've done that, I can, like, go on eBay or something, and, like, I can put up my binder, like, $100 for, like, the whole lot or something like that. And so, like whole binder, mixed random Pokemon cards, put it on, like, bidding or something. Because, like, these are big, like, these are, like, 3-inch binder, ring binders, right? These are big binders, and so it's, like, and, like, he's just, like, $100 for the thing, and then let people go crazy for whatever they want to bid for it, and then, like, leave it at that. And so, and then, because people will, see, he said he won't take the weights, but it was, people will just bid on it, and I can just leave it from there. Pack it up in a box and send them out. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, I have a hard time wanting to put my Pokemon cards up online because it's like, they're my cards, you know? I want to keep them. But, like, I also understand I just don't have the space for them anymore. Because it's just, once I get an apartment, it's like I'm gonna have a lot less space than I do now, and so I need to just kind of, I have to do something, and I'm not totally sure what I'm gonna do yet, but it's like, that's kind of looking like the plan. Because the thing is, I would take them to, like, one of the card shops around town. The issue is that a lot of them won't take Pokemon cards that aren't, like, great. One, they won't take Pokemon cards that are of any kind of value if they're not graded. So I would have to send them to a grading service. And then anything that's, like, under, $1, I think it's any card that's worth under $1 or something, they won't take it all. They put it into, like, a bulk box, but they've got so much overstock in bulk that it, like, they just won't. Especially, like, if I was to bring in the binder, they're not going to take it out of the binder for me. So, like, I would have to take all of my cards out of my binder, stick them in a box, and then just hand them over. And I wouldn't get anything back. It'd just be like, here, have all these cards, and then, like, that's that, which I suppose is kind of like, I could do that as a last resort if I wanted to change how my house looked, that's right. That's kind of like how the last resort is looking, which is why it's the last resort, because it's like, I don't want to do that with my cards, just because there's so many of them, and I would feel really bad about it. I still have a binder of my original 151 cards from 1999. Curious how much they're worth, but also that's my chat. Exactly. It's like one of those things where it's like I've had them for so long that it's like a sentimental thing where it's like I don't want to get rid of them because I love them so much, but at the same time I understand that I have so many that it's overwhelming, and so I'm gonna need to do something about it. And I'm the kind of person where it's like, I would rather, like, another kid, like, my biggest worry is honestly scalpers, taking my cards, but, oh wait, that's not the option I wanted. And so, like, that's kind of why I don't want to put my binder up online, is I'm really worried that a scalper is going to come in and take them. But, like, that's not something that I can control. And so it's just kind of, I'm hanging on to them even though I know that it's like, realistically I shouldn't. I hate the idea of someone just trying to make a buck off of me, but honestly it's like, it's not only that, but it's like, I would rather, if I had the option of, like, giving, like, possibly having my Pokemon cards go up online for, like, a scammer to take, or having my cards go up online and then, like, I think I just like the basic house design, and then, like, having, like, okay, if I was to choose between, like, if I wanted, like, who I wanted to have my cards, I want my cards to go to a kid. Like, if my cards are gonna go anywhere, even though I know that they're probably gonna get beat up and, like, they're gonna get just kind of destroyed, you know, because it's a kid. Kids don't generally take, like, perfect care of their things, but that doesn't necessarily bother me in this case, because even though I know that it's like they're gonna get well worn, I know that they went to a place that would want them. And so I would rather give them to somebody who's going to actually want them versus somebody who's just going to look through them, see that they're not very good, and then either ditch them completely or, like, give them to, like, a bulk store where they're just going to sit in a box forever for, like, the rest of their existence. Like, they're either going to end up in a landfill or they're going to end up in a store that's going to never take care of them. I would rather give them to a kid that's going to want them. Especially for, like, my Pokemon card collection. Sorry, hon, I was talking. I didn't mean to miss a message of yours. Did you know that Scent and Scent are all homophones? I did. I do, in fact, know that. I've lost my train of thought. I've lost my train of thought. Train of thought's left the station. Yeah, it has. I don't remember what I was doing. The problem with, like, have you ever heard of the last name Henry? I haven't met anybody with the last name Henry, but it doesn't shock me that it is a last name, so yes and no. Until I remember what exactly I was doing, we're just gonna start picking up the weeds. We're just gonna pick up the weeds. Because I know that there's this patch and then there was another patch a little bit lower. I don't think I have as many weeds as I think. It's just that for some reason it's like I think I have a ton. Oh. Well, I guess that's coming with me. I gotta go see. Oh, okay. Have a good day. I could also go and do Happy Home Designer as well. Because I was kind of like, if I don't know what else I'm going to do, I could always do Happy Home Designer because I wasn't sure how long cleanup was going to take. I have a ton of stuff in here I need to dig up, but it's really hard to tell. I don't want to, like, miss them, you know? Escape the ads. Yay! I'm sorry. I know they're really long. It was just the only way that I could do them without having to do, like, pre-roll. The way that Twitch does the ad thing is that you can either do them really short but do them, like, frequently, or you can do them really long for not. So basically it's like you can do like 30-second ads, but they have to appear every 30 minutes. Which just makes people really irritated. Or you can do, like, really long. You can do, like, the two plus for once every, like, hour to hour and a half or so. So it's just kind of, you can space them out more without having to do the pre-rolls, which is why they're so long. It was the only way to work around it to where it's like people weren't going to be constantly dealing with just ads every little bit. What's wrong, Meringue? Is it true that you've been looking for a samurai hakama? Huh? So, funny thing, I might have gone ahead and picked you up one. Can we just call this a surprise gift? I'm not a fan of joining a stream and then immediately being hit by a massive ad. I know. That was why, like, I didn't do the pre-rolls. They need to get streamers a little bit more control over it. I wish they could. I think I could probably turn them off completely if I really wanted to, but actually maybe I can't. Because I think they would just run them anyway. The only control that I have is just how often they appear. I don't think I can turn them off completely. But yeah, that's pretty much how it works, where it's like I can control how long they are, and if they're really long, then they don't have to appear as often, versus short, constant ads, which I feel like would make me more angry. I feel like it would anger me more to deal with constant rather than just like once in a while. Although I also have not been in my ad settings for a little bit, so I should probably look at that and see if any of the controls have changed. I kind of hope they have. Oh, she's taking a nap. Those were the like patches of weeds that I knew about. Hi, Raymond. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. You guys are talking again. Ooh. Thank you for the hydrate. I have water with me today. I have regular water with me today. I'm good. Who's got the better hairstyle between Fang and me? Well, considering that I can't see you, I couldn't say. I am not sure. I was sitting crisscross. But that was because I have a blanket. I'm sitting with I have a Sonic blanket. It's got Sonic and Tails and got Eggman up at the top. Does it have Knuckles on it? I think it does. Or is it just Sonic and Tails? Oh, I guess it's just Sonic and Tails. Yeah, I think it's just Sonic and Tails. But I have a little blanket over my lap today because I was a little cold, but also because I wanted to be cozy. I wanted to be comfy and cozy for the cozy stream. And thank you for Stretch. I wanted to be cozy, so I got my Sonic blanket. I have a My Hero Academia blanket behind me that's like really super thick. I got it as a gift from my older brother like years ago. That it's so cozy. It's so comfy and like thick and cozy that I don't have the heart to get rid of it. Because the thing is, it's like I still like MHA. I've just thought I haven't kept up with it at all, so like I'm really super behind. But the blanket is just too good. It's like one of my favorite blankets. I also thought about just like dragging my regular blanket. Do I have a storage chest out here? I don't think I do. I think I put it inside. I also have no, I thought I did. No, maybe I did put it inside. But no, I also thought about just dragging the blanket off of my bed to my chair, but that's a really big blanket, and this Sonic blanket's a little bit smaller. I'm also yawning, and I don't mean to be yawning. Oh, shoot. I could show you guys the dream island that I am basing my... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My layout on. I'm not going to decorate it exactly the same. There are some decorations that I'm going to do that are going to be the same just because I liked the ideas, but, like, the whole island's not going to look, like, one-to-one. But I feel like I also kind of need a refresher on... Ooh, hold on. What does this look like? Ooh! It's just kind of like a regular... Oh, that's cute. That's a nice base. I can put lots of accessories with that. Stay here. Actually, I'm not gonna... I didn't mean to do that either. I'm gonna show you guys the dream island that I'm doing my layout base on. Just make sure I've got all the stuff I don't need out of my inventory, because we'll probably end up doing some Happy Home Designer. I gotta get all connected. I saved it as like a favorite island, so that way I like absolutely knew I didn't lose it. I want a dream. Prepare the dream. I want to revisit. We're going to go to this one. At least it should be this one. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Okay. So this is the one that I'm basing all of my terraforming off of, just because I really liked how this one looked, and I am not creative enough to terraform my own island, but... So, like, this is how he had, like, his stuff here. He did the same waterscape. That's why I said earlier that I needed to put some stalls in, because he's got this, like, little market here that I really liked. So, like, some of the layout, and so the layout's going to be the same, and then some of the decorations I'm going to do pretty similar, but I'm going to decorate differently. This looks so much more finished than mine, obviously, because his is actually finished and mine's in, like, in a constant halfway state. But, like, you know where I have, like, my pumpkin patch now? Like, that's what is here. This is, like, what should be in the pumpkin patch area. Here's the Able sisters. This is the thing that, like, I need to do this, but it's gonna take so long. I should really just snag a picture of it while I'm here. But, like, isn't this campsite so pretty? They got, like, so my little, like, jut out kind of, like, area is in a different spot, so mine won't end up looking like this. Also, I don't know what, like, floor tiles they used, because they don't have any of them listed, so I'm gonna have to find ones of my own. And then, like, design this a little bit differently, because I, like, as much as I like this, I'm not sure how I feel about, like, having the lighthouse next to it. I don't know. Some of it's gonna change. But, like, I liked the idea, like, here's... I can get around it, I don't want to trample his flowers. So they're doing, like, a... monuments kind of display over here that I'm gonna probably do as well. And then they have like another little kind of restaurant down here. They have a lot of restaurants on this island, and I've never really understood like why. I don't know, because there's like this one, there's like these two, and then there's like another 2 or 3 up top. We got a movie scene. There's a little like reading nook that I thought was pretty cool. I just like their like architecture, just like how they did their architecture is just really pretty, which is why I'm gonna do my island in a similar architectural way. We've got a church. Little outdoor movie theater. There's like a restaurant. There's another restaurant back here. There's like a restaurant, but it's also like a hotel? I don't know. I'm not totally sure what this is supposed to be exactly. Kind of looked like a restaurant to me, but I'm not sure. Got our little railroads. Diner. I don't know. I thought that the way that they designed the island was really pretty. So like this is how my house. So I liked kind of how they did the house, and then I liked like the bamboo and the tree. And then I did a different like sand design, but I liked how they did the rocks. So I'm gonna hopefully have those rocks as well. But I need to do this back path, which leads to like an extra area of the house. But I might design this extra area here differently because I don't really have like a Japanese style house. I do right now just because I was trying to kind of keep it similar to this, but I ended up not liking how mine looked. So I might change out the walls and make this kind of more to my style. But I'll keep the basic like structure. Got the little garden. This little pathway. I like this little garden. I will probably keep this like tiny garden just because I do think that this is pretty. But I will probably change this stuff over here just because I would rather it like match more what I'm doing. Even though a lot of this stuff is very Japan-esque up here. And then I don't have any like cars or motorcycles, so I'm gonna probably put something over here that I do have. I also don't have any lilies of the valley, so I put roses instead because I personally, yellow is my favorite color, so that's why I put like the yellow roses there. But then like here's their neighborhood is all like nicely decorated. Mine is not. Mine is not very nicely decorated. Because I just haven't had the time to actually decorate because I've been just trying to get all like the pathways down first. Because I'm like, if I can get the structure and the pathways down, then I can go through and I can start actually like decorating everything once I'm done doing that. They've got like a little bar here. I'm really jealous of the sandcastle because I don't have the sandcastle. There's a concert pool area, which I'm not sure if I want to do. I haven't decided. I might take this area and do something different with it, but I'll keep the spacing. I do, however, want to do this farm. I would like to do the farm. And we've got like a forest. I don't know. I liked the structure of this island the best, which is kind of why I decided that like this is the one that I wanted to do. But yeah, so this is the general layout of the island that I want to do. I just have to actually finish building the island so that I can decorate it the way I like. I messed up this river back here so many times. Just getting like because I still, when I first started like redesigning my island, I started with this. I started with this area. And so like when I was designing it originally, I had to, when I was like redoing my island, I would come back here and then I would take my character and I would go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 3 across. And then I would count the bushes. I'd be like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 bushes, and then 5 off to the side. And then I took like a million pictures because I was trying to make sure everything was like exactly the same in terms of like where all the paths were. So far mine's looking okay, but it's not nearly complete. But this island that we're on right now is the goal. This is what we want to do. And then I liked their little carnival area, so I'm probably going to do this as well. I hope I can color them, though, because I'm not sure how I'm liking the green. So much work. Takes a lot of prep. It did. I spent a very long time getting everything like prepared because the amount of money that I needed to be able to move every single one of my houses, get all of the bridges, and then tear out the bridges I already had, and then move all of the shops and the campsite and my house. My house moved twice in the process. And then all of these houses I had to move every single house one day at a time. And like I say, as if I wasn't time traveling, but I still had to gather all of the money to be able to do this, which is why I have like so much money stacked up in my ATM right now. It was like the prep money to be able to do all of this. And I'm not even close to done yet. But then like they added this in where it's like you can take some of the like designs that they used. But the person that made this island, I think that this island was made before this update went into effect. Because these are the only ones they have, and I have no idea where they used these. And then there's like this. Like this is not what I was hoping for. The thing is that this only helps if they designed the islands, like if they didn't find all of the stuff they used on the ground. It's if they made it. And so this person who made this island obviously didn't make their own path designs. They probably took them from somewhere. But yeah, this is the goal island here. Oh, did I accidentally say I wanted to stay away? Whoops. And mine is nowhere close to looking like this one yet. I also don't have nearly the same amount of bushes. That's why there's flowers everywhere, is because I put flowers in places of bushes. I didn't even look in his house now that I think about it. But my house is my house. I don't need to do the house. But it's so much work. It's gonna end up being so much work. It'll be so worth it when it's done. Oh wait, I should have checked okay, so I mentioned earlier that I actually have 2 islands. I have this island and then I have a second island on my Switch 1. I think I've been to the goal island for, because the thing is I can't terraform. I can't design islands for terraforming. I can decorate just fine. It's the terraforming and the pathing that I can't do, because it's just something that it doesn't work in my head. I can't visualize it. I can't see it. I don't know what to do. And so I can't do them. So I always look around for like other people's islands and I'm like, I like that island's layout. I like how that island's layout looks. And so I found one that I liked for my second island, because this one's gonna be kind of really modern looking. I wanted something a little bit more like, because I'm gonna have more of a, I don't know, like modern city kind of ish look to the one that I had, to the main island. My other island I wanted to be kind of more of like a Japanese aesthetic. I want to leave like the Japanese aesthetic to my second island. And so, oh shoot. We have to revisit because I think I've been to it on this account. I think this is it. It's starred, so I think this is it. But like I want to have this one as kind of like my more like city-esque normal looking one, and then my second island's gonna be more Japanese aesthetic. This should be the one that I was looking at. I've been trying to help my mom pick out an island for herself. Like the problem is that my mom doesn't know what she wants when it comes to like design, so she doesn't know where to start. So I've been trying to like send her island ideas, and she doesn't, and she's like, oh, I like that one, but I also like that one. It's like, but what do you like about them? And then she can't tell me. But I just like, exactly, it's like I just like them. But so I wanted kind of more of a forest look for my other, for my next island. So here, let's look at the map really fast because it's easier to see kind of how this layout looks from the map. This person also has what looks like it might have been 2 people that worked on this island. I'm not going to have that, so I'm going to need to figure out what to do with like that extra space. Because it looks like this is where the main house is, and then they had a friend or something over there. But I'm not just, I don't know yet. I'm gonna I'll figure it out. I might put like flowers or something over there, like do an art display or something. But this one's very windy and very forest. It's very like Japanese forest kind of look. And this is what I want my second island to look like. I can't go this way. Ah. I wish I knew what pathways they used, though. Like these, like the ground pathing. Because I don't think that this person had them, like, either. I don't think this person, like, made their pathing either. I just like how green everything is. I like the pinks and the greens. I like how peaceful it feels here. But I almost feel like this one's gonna be like even more work than the first one because it has all of these like custom pathways. And then it's got all the bushes and making sure you've got all the flowers and everything. I don't know. This one I feel like is going to take way, way longer. I think their house is up this way. So like my house, so like for if I did this one, like this one's their house. So like their house is in this like little grove here with like all these like all the bamboo and all the bushes with the flowers and like I don't know. I just think this island is just really, really, really pretty. I want like one island that looks like more modern city for like function, but then this one is just really pretty. My only like gripe with this island is that it feels like it's really hard to navigate, but it's also probably just because I haven't spent really enough time on this island to like know its pathways. But like, look at that. Is that not pretty? Another like big issue with like trying to do this one's terraforming is that I can't really see it because I can't access it. So like this, for example, I'm gonna have to do completely by eye because I can't get back there to see. Because they don't have any paths that go up that way. They like... Can you show your map? So this is not my island. I'm good. This one is not my island. This is a dream island that we're visiting. This is basically what I want my island to look like. This is what I'm hoping that my island looks like. However, I can show you the map still because the person that made this one deserves the recognition for this beautiful island that they've created. So, this is the dream island that we're on. I'll leave the dream address up here on the screen for just a little bit longer, just so that you guys can see it. But this is kind of what I'm hoping my secondary island can look like, because my first one's going to be that modern look from earlier, but this one is going to be the one that I want to do for my second island. Just kind of how it's all laid out with the aesthetics. But yeah, the biggest problem with this one is just going to be trying to figure out how the terraforming was done. You're welcome. Because I can't access anything. And I can't, like, it's someone's island, so I can't be like, ooh, what if I just, like, picked up all their stuff? Because I can't do that. That's not how this works. But yeah. This is the second goal, because this one is going to be way, way, way more work than... Here's the creator. Over here in this corner. But I don't think you can take any of your tools into the dream world, so I can't, like, go over there to, like, look at anything, so I'm going to have to guess. I'm either going to have to guess, or I'm going to have to, like... figure something out. I don't know. You slept so good? I'm happy you slept good. I also slept in pretty late today than I didn't mean to. But yeah, I think my biggest gripe with this Dream Island specifically is just that maybe it's just because I'm stupid, I'm having a hard time navigating around in the pathways. But that could entirely be a me thing, and that is not the creator's fault. Also, it's just because since it's not my island, I'm not going to know its layout nearly as well as whoever made it, so... I am a little bit lost right now, actually. Where am I? Oh, I think this is the second player's house. No, it's not. This is a villager. That's Aki's house. That's the girl who made the island. I don't know how to get over there. But yeah, I don't think this person made their pathways either, but I can definitely look. I'm kind of praying that they did, because I don't remember if I actually looked to see. Oh, maybe? Well, it's not the ground paths, but it does look like they do have some kind of regular stuff. Of course, I'm covering the creator ID, which I didn't mean to do, but because my chat's in the way. But yeah, this is the goal of what I want my island to look like. Now we go back to my sad half decorated island. We're gonna go back to my sad half decorated island because I'm not done finishing up with mine. I just need to get the terraforming completed, and then I can start like actually like buckling down and doing all of my decoration. Because what I was trying to do was with my island, I was trying to do terraforming, pathing, and decorating all at the same time, and it was becoming so overwhelming with trying to do it all at once that I was only doing really small sections at a time because it was just, that was all I could do. So it felt like I was making no progress. It felt like I wasn't making any progress, and so I started deciding I was just gonna do the pathways. I want to do the terraforming first, then I'll do the pathways, and then I'm gonna do decoration. Like that's the progression goal that I want to do. Because it'll just be easier on me that way. Hi, Marshall. As much as I like want to decorate all of like everybody's yards, because I put all the flowers in, which I think I want to dig up and put flowers that like actually match everybody's aesthetics instead of just the ones that I had in my inventory at the time. But I want to give everybody like little things for their yards. Like I want to give like, I think that Coco has like a rocking chair in hers, but I want to give her like other things. Yeah, so she's got like a rocking chair, but I want to give her some like other stuff, and I think she's the only one who has something in her yard. She is the only person with something in her yard. So I want to take some time to like decorate the neighborhood a little bit, just because I feel like the neighborhood is really sad looking right now, even though I didn't intend for the neighborhood to look so bare right now. But that's kind of a problem for me for another day, because I just don't have the decorations available. But this is still looking pretty good for what I've done so far. If I don't get stuck on my little construction sign. I don't know. Do I have anything in my... Hold on. We're slapping something down on the ground. Do I have stuff to decorate yards? Let's see. I don't think I do. That's not what I meant to click. I meant to click into my home inventory. I know I need to put that gazebo down somewhere. I just don't remember where. Oh wait, no, I think I do. I just don't have it cleared out yet. These are all the stalls that are supposed to go in this market area that I could put down real quick. So we'll grab those. I just don't have a whole lot of like furniture that goes like outside. Couple of benches. I could give somebody like a swinging chair. Most of the stuff that I have is just kind of things that go inside. I'll have to start looking around for better outdoor decorations. However, for right now, let's go ahead and get these stalls down. There. And then another one right here. Is that too close? Yeah, that's too close. there's supposed to be one or two in here. Okay. I just realized that that one is facing the forward and the others are all facing backwards. Turn all of them around. No, not that way. This way? There we go. I hate turning the furniture because I always mess it up. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Now we gotta turn all these around. I could also just pick all of these up and then place them back down, but like, what's the fun in that? Where's the challenge in that? Raymond is thinking about something, and I always hate whenever I see my villagers thinking about something, because it makes me think that they want to move, because I've been so busy, like, decorating and doing stuff that I forgot to talk to them. What you thinking about? I got a prank war with Coco a while back. I'm not sure who won the war, but I have a bad feeling about some of the things I did. I even got her a present, but I'm too shy to deliver it. Any chance that you could help me with it? Okay. I'm just glad that you're not trying to move. I think... Coco was in her house, wasn't she? She is. She's home. Hi, Coco. I have something for you. Delivery time. This is from Raymond? What could this be? I guess I should go ahead and open it and see. Oh, look at this! It's a barista uniform. It's just my style, too. Should I try this on? Sure. Could you please turn the other way while I change? Oh, that's so cute! What do you think? Oh my god, that looks so cute. I think so, I'm glad. He put a lot of care into this, so he must really want to patch things up between us. I feel bad about our argument, too. Maybe I should see if he... oh my god. Maybe if he sees me wearing this, he'll know we're both sorry. Thank you for delivering this. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. It's not much, but here's a diner apron. I think I have one already, but a new color will always be a good thing. Right now, that's all I have to give. I hope that's okay with you. I love the barista uniform on her. That's so cute. Which one did she give me? It's a yellow one. Got all my stalls in place. Are these too close? I feel like these are too close. I want to make them next to each other, but maybe not as close as they are. I like that better. And I didn't have anything to decorate yards with yet. I do eventually need to move the pumpkins. I could just move the pumpkins now. Because over here was the farm. We're gonna put the farm over here. might already have everything that was going to go in the farm to begin with already over here, so I might just have to get rid of those pumpkin plants. Because it's just kind of overstock at this point. We've just got too many of them. I'll leave those ones just because I don't remember what those ones were there for. I kind of want to keep the pumpkins just because I've been having to move, like, all these. Like, I'm going to have to move all the trees that are over by the museum. And so having those, like, vegetables to be able to eat, to be able to just pick up the trees completely, has been really helpful. But all of these trees already have fruit on them, so, like, I really need to keep the pumpkins around. I feel like I don't need to keep the pumpkins around. Let me harvest all the pumpkins, and then we'll start digging out all the pumpkins. Don't want to lose this, at least. I guess I can either sell these, or I can use them as fuel. I can just keep them in the inventory just for now. This was originally this spot. I think. Was it this spot? No, because no, it wasn't. I think I just put all the pumpkins down here just because I needed to put them somewhere. I was going to say, this spot I think was where my original pumpkin patch was, where the old neighborhood used to be, but that was a lie, because the old neighborhood was on the other side of the river, which is further over to the left. So I guess I just put all these down because I needed somewhere for them to go. Start taking these out. I don't think I can sell pumpkin plants. I also don't think that I can store them either. I can save a couple for my new island. But honestly, I don't even need to save the plants, honestly, because if you have the pumpkins, you can just replant the plants. You just plant a pumpkin. So, I don't really need to save the plants, but I don't think I can... Can I sell these? Hold on. I don't think I can sell the pumpkin plants. Because I know I can sell flowers. Can I sell the pumpkins? I don't want to go all the way inside to check. Oh, I can sell the plants. Well, let's at least get some money out of them. I know they're worth less if I'm using the box outside, but I just don't want to go all the way inside. You found an orange shell today, Bit. I don't think I did mine. What color did I get today? I got blue. I think I had red yesterday. I'm so tired. I'm like, I don't know why today. Just like, I like woke up really late and I laid in bed and I was just like, I really don't want to get up. I just don't want to get up right now. And so I didn't. And then I fell back asleep and then I woke up and I was like, oh my God, it's really late. I have to clean my room. And I was like, cause Sundays is the days that I clean my room just to make sure that it's still in proper order, because we just recently like purged my room. We just recently like went through my whole room and just cleared it out, got rid of things I didn't need, didn't want, hadn't been holding on to that I really didn't need to be holding on to, and so we went completely through everything, and so I'm trying to make sure that it kind of stays like nice and clean again. So I've been using Sundays as the day to clean my room. But I woke up this morning and I looked at the clock and I went, I don't want to get up. So before stream, I was like kind of rushing around trying to make sure that I got my room cleaned up. Because I was like, if I don't do this now, I'm not gonna remember to do it after stream. And now I'm all tired and I keep yawning. I should text my mom and see if she needs any of these pumpkin plants. So my mom has her own island. Hold on. Let us see. Do you need pumpkin plants for your island? I haven't seen my mom's island in a while. I wonder what she's done with it. Because I think she just recently unlocked terraforming, so... I think she's done a little bit of that, but not like a ton. Where am I going? I was gonna go sell these. She has not responded. If she needs them, I'll just give her pumpkins. I had just enough inventory slots to get the rest of these pumpkins out. And go ahead and put away all the pumpkins. I probably should have sold those 2 roses that I've got as well. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And I think, if I remember right, it's supposed to be 5 trees. So it's like 1 tree here, here, and then 3 across. Don't remember what goes on the rest of the space. I think there was another stall that goes here. And then I think this was flowers in here. I think I want to go ahead and dig up the roses that everybody has next to their houses, and then we can decide what colors go better with their houses, because I wanted to, I basically what I did when I originally put these flowers down was I had them in my inventory and I just needed to use them as like space markers. And so I did. I like, okay, I know the it's 3 flowers back, and then the hedges curve around. So that's how I like spaced it. And so I didn't care what colors went where. But now that I have some time, I might as well actually try to match people's colors. I'll have to check all the signs to make sure that I remember whose houses are whose. Grab all these real fast. I wish there was like... Okay, so that blue house that's right there, I know that that's Sky's house. I wish there were, like, light blue roses. Like, actually, I just kind of wish there were light blue flowers in general. All of the blue flowers in the game are, like, dark blue, if I remember right. There's no, like, baby blue flowers that, like, match this color. Okay. Let's see. Whose house was this one? This one, I think, is Fang's house. Okay, so Fang's color scheme is kind of darker. It's got like blacks and purples, I would say. Let's do... Should I do all roses again, or should I do different? I feel like I should do different flowers to make them all kind of unique. I do think I want to do purple roses over by his house, so we'll go ahead and we'll grab these. Do purple roses. I think maybe the white mums, because he's a wolf, so he's like all fluffy. Like white mums for the fluffy. I don't think I actually have any white mums. Where are they? Oh, I might not have any. I thought I did. Okay, we might be using hyacinths then. Oh wait, no, there is one. I just only have one. So we'll not use the mums just so that I can breed some flowers. So we'll actually give him hyacinths instead. So we'll do purple roses, white hyacinth in the back, and then maybe these like black tulips. Let's see what this looks like. The roses are the shortest, so they'll go on the front. So we'll do the white hyacinth in the back. Or in the middle, because that's where the game decided to put them. White hyacinths in the back, please. And then the black tulips. And then the purple roses. Yeah, I like that. This one's Marshall's house, I think. Marshall has kind of also like a monotone. Ooh, hydrate. Thank you. Oh, there were two. I missed one earlier, sorry.
In a stretch.
Oh, it's 5. It's almost time for dinner. I'm hungry. It does not help that I am kind of hungry. Hold on, Marshall's right here. Let me get a look at him. See if I can figure out kind of... My sweater's blue. White, blue, purple. Okay, I can work with white, blue, purple. Yeah, we'll do whites, blues, and purple. So the color that he's got in his ears is kind of like this mum's here, this purple mum. So let's go ahead, we'll take the purple mums. Let's do blue hyacinths in the back, maybe? Or should it? Yeah, because the thing is, the nice thing about the hyacinths is because they're so tall, they make for like a really nice back flower. Take these blue hyacinths, and then, or what I could do is I could do the purple hyacinths in the back. Or give him all, because he's kind of short, so maybe not using the hyacinths at all because he's not too big. So instead of using hyacinths for the blue, let's actually do something shorter, like the windflowers. Let's do dig a random hole. That's what we'll do. We'll do the blue windflowers. Have the purple mums, the blue windflowers, and then I'd say like a white. Let's do a white rose. Just to make it like visually different from Fangs, let's not put the white in the back. Let's actually put the white in the front. And then we'll do purple. And then the blue. Yeah. And I think this one's Raymond's house over here. Now, Raymond, I know, likes black. He is definitely more monotone colors. So let's do... I have black roses already. He's a cat, though. I could do the lilies. Because there's, like, tiger lilies. So let's do, actually, the black lilies. And then... remember what his like big colors are. Let's do, I haven't done a daisy yet, so let's do a white daisy. So we'll do a black lily, a white daisy, and then maybe the red rose. Something kind of classic. Because his like whole thing is that I don't know, like I remember the inside of his house kind of being like very business aesthetic, but kind of honestly office worker boring looking. So maybe the red rose, just because it is kind of a basic look. I could also just, instead of doing 3 different colors, I could also do the black lily and then do a black rose instead. I feel like the black rose is probably better. Yeah, I like it better than the red. We'll keep 2 blacks and a white on him, and then Meringue is all pinks, whites and pinks. So we'll grab her some pink mums. We'll do white hyacinths. And honestly, I think I could give her the lilies. The pink lilies. Oh, or the white tulips. Let's do the white tulips. Because she's all like pinks and whites and pinks. Her house is red though, so I could do, instead of doing pink and white, I could do red, pink, and white. So let's do hyacinth in the middle this time. We'll do the mums first. I think, unless I did mums first. No, I didn't. Okay. And then let's see what the red looks like. I feel like the red, actually. Yeah, we'll stick with the red. And then sky is all blues and whites. I don't really have a whole lot of options for blue flowers, so we'll go ahead and use the blue hyacinths this time. Which I think I actually had. No, I didn't. I thought I had one in my inventory, so we'll do blue. Blue hyacinths. We'll do another white, I think. We'll do 2 whites for her. Daisies are nice. They're small. Daisies are like small and simple, so I feel like daisies are kind of a nice pick for her. I wish I could use the white mums, but we don't have a whole lot to spare, so we'll do white roses. put the rose in the middle. We'll do... Actually, wait, did I do that? Oh, I keep calling them daisies. Those are cosmos. Let's do the white roses in the center. Actually, because I'm doing two whites and a blue, the highest should be in the center. So let's do blue, then white, then white again. Or should I do daisies? I don't think I want to do roses. I think I want to do daisies instead. Oh my god, they're cosmos, not daisies. I like that. Okay. Now everybody has some unique flowers. I almost want to give him these white roses instead, but I also don't want everybody's flowers to like match either, so... Well... No, I don't have white pansies. That sucks. No white windflowers. I do have... Well, I guess I do have white pansies. Hold on. As much as I like didn't want to use the pansies, because they're like not my favorite. Switching out Raymond's white cosmos for the white pansies. Yeah. Okay, so this one I know is Coco's house, and there is a specific flower I know I want to use for Coco's house. I only have one of them, but I have one green mum. And because the only reason I want to use green is because I know that green is her like favorite color. So she's gonna be kind of like white. She's gonna be whites and greens. This is Shino's house. So she's gonna be whites and reds. Everybody's using white. I understand that white is like a base color, but goodness. Freya's house, we can at least like have like yellows because Freya is all colorful, so we can do like, we can do a bunch of like, we can do yellows here. We can do orange. We'll do like oranges and yellows for Freya, even though her house is blue. Whose house is this? Oh, this is Freya's house. Whose house is that? Oh, this is Audie's house. I was thinking of Audie, not Freya. I think. Am I mixing up my villagers? And this is Sky's house. This one's Sky's house. Who is up in the corner? Am I mixing up where my villagers are? I know that one's Raymond's house, because I'm pretty sure I only have 3 boy villagers, and so I remember putting all my boy villagers in the same spot. Oh, this is Ione's house. So the blues and the whites are, well, okay. The blues and whites are still fine, because that's Ione's house. This one I know is Meringue's house. So to make Sky's house different, because Sky is also going to be blues and whites, let's actually pull blue pansies. I don't have any down below, so we'll actually pull a blue pansy as long as it's over here. We can do the white. We'll do... Actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and stick with it. No. Should I do a hyacinth instead? No. We'll keep it with the cosmos, the Cosmo, the rose, and the pansy, I think. For Sky. Sky's house was this one on the corner, right? Yes, okay. So dig these up. Let's do the blue pansies in the front. No, actually, you know what? No, we'll keep the blue pansies in the front. Do the rose in the middle. Because the thing is, if I put the blue in the middle again, it's gonna match Ione's house too much. And do pansy in the back. Not the pansy, the cosmos in the back. Okay. I don't like how that looks. Maybe put the pansies in the back, actually. Swap these. I still don't like it. Maybe I'm okay with the pansies and the roses. I think it's the cosmo that's throwing it up. Do I have any windflowers that are white? I don't think... Do windflowers even come in white? I think I do. Do I even have any? I don't think I do. Okay, I don't like the cosmos. So, I don't want to sacrifice the mom. But I'm gonna have to, because I feel like it's the only one that's gonna look okay there. Oh, I went too far down. I still don't like it. Oh no! Crap. I have to get a new shovel. Maybe it's the roses. I don't like how it looks. Maybe it is the roses. Maybe I should do... Or maybe the pansies are too harsh. Maybe I should do a white pansy instead because it's... No. We'll keep the blue pansy. Maybe it's the roses that I don't like. I think it's the roses I don't like. Because the thing is, I feel like the cosmos would like fit Sky really well, so I want to use these cosmos. I think it should be Cosmos, Mom's, I think it should be Cosmos, Mom's, then the pansies. I don't think I like the roses there. I think that's the issue. I just think I don't like the rose. We're going to get a shovel really quick. Hold on. Which actually, I don't think I needed to run all the way over here. Actually, no, I don't think I have any. I could have just gone to the store and bought one. I guess I don't want to waste my golden shovels. I don't want to waste any of like my golden stuff. I have so many tickets. Oh my god. I need to, like, just do a bunch of island crawling at some point, get rid of some of my tickets. too much longer, so I don't think I'll upgrade it to like a bigger one. I think I'll just make a second shovel. Oh, whoops. I'll answer that in a second. I think it's... I think it's the rose I don't like. I think since the blue pansies are such a harsh color, I think it's just that it needs more muted, like not so bright colors around it. Oh, whoops. And the white roses are pretty bright, so maybe the mums and the Cosmo would be better to kind of dull it out. Swap the mums and the Cosmos really fast. I like that better. Okay. I finally found the combination I like. Okay, so where is the green mums? Here they are. Okay, so I have two actually. So this is gonna be for, we'll use the white rose for Coco's house instead. She likes brown. She likes browns, greens, and whites. So the green mum's gonna be really good. And then I don't have a brown, but would a yellow work? Let's do a yellow. Actually, I don't have a whole lot of lilies around. Let's go ahead and use the lilies instead. I feel like I've used the hyacinth a few too many times already, so let's actually use lilies. Or maybe the tulips. Hold on. Let's start with what we got. Okay, Coco's house. Green mum, I think in the front, I would say. Green in the front, because that's her favorite color. And then I would say white rose in the center. And then the yellow lily in the back. Let's switch out the lily for the hyacinth just to see what it looks like. No, I liked the lily better. There we go. That one was nice and easy. This one, she knows all reds, so let's do, I might actually steal some of these red Cosmos in here. I would say the red tulips. She's reds and whites, so let's do... I feel like I keep defaulting to roses, so I don't want to use the roses. Maybe, do I have white hyacinth in my inventory? I don't. Let's do the white hyacinth, the red rose, or yeah, let's use a red rose, a red, maybe these mums actually. Red rose, red Cosmo or Cosmo or the mum. Put her tulips in the back because they're a little taller. Do white in the center. Or white on the front because I can't aim. I'm not sure how I like doing the candy cane red, white, red, so let's actually put the white in the back and then do red secondary. Or should I do a red, white, and should I do maybe something else? Maybe pink? Like one of these? She's not like a super pinkish girly, but like at the same time, I would rather do 3 different colors than 2 of the same. The only exception being at like Raymond's house. Because she's still a girl's girl, so we'll do the pink actually. Although, do I like that? Don't think I like that one though. Maybe a different pink. Let's do the pink Cosmos. Yeah, I like that better. And then this one was Audie's house. Audie is all oranges. She's like bright tropical colors. So we'll do oranges, yellows, and maybe a red. We already used the yellow lily back there, so let's put the yellow hyacinth here. Yellows. I wanted to give her orange as well, so let's do a orange tulip, because I know I have one. Let's give her the orange tulips. Yellows, oranges, and something else kind of bright and colorful. Probably a pink. Let's do pink roses. Or maybe that hyacinth. Yellow hyacinth, then we'll do the orange tulips and the pink roses. Very tropical feeling. Yeah. And then this one is free. Yeah, I like that one just because it's very tropical feeling. And then I have to consult the map because for some reason I am blanking on what Freya looks like. Oof. Okay. She's pink. She's pink and blue. Is Freya inside or outside? Do I have to go looking for it? She's inside. Hold on. We're gonna pay Freya a visit really fast. See what aesthetic we're looking at. Everything in her house is red. She's wearing a green sweater, she's pink, her makeup is blue, and then everything in her house is red. I want to see how you like so I can plant. I want to see what you look like so you can plant your flowers. Let's, I guess, keep the red roses. Okay, reds, pinks, and something probably more neutral. Or I can do, oh, you know what? We have the purple roses. Even though she didn't have purple in her lineup, we need something that's kind of like a base color. Because she's got red, she's got pink. She needs something a little bit... The problem is that her color scheme is really, really weird. What if I do pink lilies? We'll keep the red roses. And then maybe the white. Let's do a white. So we'll do red, pink, and white again. I really don't have any options for white, which makes me kind of sad. I only have white roses and white hyacinths at this point. So I guess we're doing... I guess I've got the pansies too. I could do a white pansy. Let's do one of the white pansies. We'll steal from here. Replace it with this. So we have this, and then we're taking out these roses and replacing it with... Because she had a really complicated color palette, so I guess putting like the pink with the dark pink in the middle, and then we have the blue and white in the back, and then the red here. So we have kind of like multiple colors. I think, yeah. I think that's everyone. And so, now everybody has unique flowers. Yay! Now I gotta drop all of these roses somewhere. I have so many you know what? We're selling the red roses. I have so many of them because it's like I have all of these roses over here, right? There's more over by my house. There are more over by like where my old house used to be. There's more. And then look, there's more here too. I have so many red roses. We're just getting rid of them. I will keep the black ones just because the black ones can get me gold roses, but purple ones and the pink ones get to stay. But we're getting rid of the red ones. I have so many. Okay. And I think I have plenty of... Should I keep the white ones? The red can go, the whites will leave. The red can go, the whites can stay. For the roses, because the thing is that the white roses are at least like I can use them. I can use the white roses a little more. Oh, not that. Because I have all of these still. So I have all of these pansies that have just been hanging out of here. Just multiplying because of the weather. But then up here, I have all of these. And these. I have so many. I'm like, I have roses coming out of my ears. I have so many of them. And pansies. I have so many of them because I really like flower breeding. I just love to have flowers everywhere. And the problem is that I really like to have flowers everywhere, so thus they spread like wildfire. talking again? But yeah, these were all just from the original, like, garden flower display that I had. These ones too, over here. And these ones down here. And all of these. They're all red roses here. It's just I'm overrun. I'm overrun in roses. And the thing is that roses aren't even my favorite flower in Animal Crossing. My favorite flower is actually mums. I just don't have very many of them. My favorite flower is the mums because they're so cute. They're like little puffballs. They remind me of marigolds. Then I've got all these back here. It's like Raymond is randomly working out in the flowers. More over here, and then they just start kind of popping up every now and then around. And it's a lot. But I do feel better having everybody have their little unique gardens, at least. Their little unique flower gardens. If I got really desperate, I could have given people vegetables, but, like, I feel like the flowers are more fun. And I didn't repeat. Well, I guess I've got white hyacinths in the back on two yards, but at least the other ones are different enough that it's still unique. But it makes me feel better. That makes me feel better that everybody doesn't have like all the same stuff, and that their flowers kind of like represent at least somewhat about them, like a little bit. I was looking at my mom to see if she needed pumpkin plants. She says, no, I have plenty of them. That's unfortunate. However, now that we've wasted like an hour picking out flowers for nine villagers, it is getting to be dinner time. And I didn't intend for the stream to be too super long because we did the 6-hour stream last night, and so I'm probably gonna head out of here for right now. Just so that I can go eat. I am hungry. Unless I can think of something else that I need to do. I don't think I need to do anything. That was pretty much it. Because the thing is that I could terraform some stuff, but I would need to keep hopping between the two islands, and I don't want to have to annoy everybody doing that. I really wish I didn't have 2 black flowers with Raymond, but there's just kind of really nothing else I feel like that matches him, so it's gonna have to stay. But I think for now I'm gonna call it so that I can go eat. I don't think anybody that I know is on. I am for now. We had a really long stream last night. It's dinner time and I'm hungry. I didn't intend to be on so late yesterday. I'll give you guys over to Husky. Husky's not playing a cozy game, so if you are not interested in... Looks like he's playing Apex Legends. But I'm gonna throw everybody over there since I did not know he was on right now. I don't think I've ever actually rated Husky either, so... When will we see you again? I'm limited down to weekend streams now, so it's gonna be, I will be back on Friday night. I'll be back on Friday night. I will post the schedule here in a little bit. I just gotta get it all set up. But I am now limited down to Friday, Saturday, Sundays, so I will be around on the weekends now. So you'll at least see me then. But for right now, I need you guys to be super nice for Husky. I hope you guys have a good day, good night, good morning, whatever it is for you. I will see you guys next weekend. Bye, everybody.